This is the 21st century Navy. We lead the way. Technologically superior equipment ensures the security of our nation. Wherever it is needed, the U.S. Navy will respond and protect America's interests. These are 21st century sailors. They come from all over America, bringing with them a wide range of personal skills, traditions, and motivations. But they all have one very important thing in common. Each of them have completed the Navy's basic training program, known as boot camp.
And you're directed right here to the cutout. Come here, get a piece of paper, go down to that cone on the left-hand side.
After arriving at Naval Training Command Great Lakes, these recruits begin the most important project of their lives. Under the expert guidance and leadership of the Navy's most dedicated mentors, these young men and women will be transformed into 21st century sailors. The mission of the Recruit Training Command is to transform highly motivated civilians into basically trained sailors who will be ready to take on the challenges and meet the responsibilities of today's Navy. They arrive as individuals, each with their own reasons and expectations. But during the next few weeks, they will realize their own goals and at the same time become an integral part of the Navy team. Their work begins immediately. As they step off of the bus, recruits are given a short explanation of the rank structure, as well as instructions on how to address RTC staff members. Recruits quickly learn the finer points of standing at attention and paying attention.
You will say is yes, petty officer, no, petty officer, I don't understand, petty officer, or moving, petty officer.
Well, upon arriving to Recruit Training Command, you're going to be meted and greeted at our in-processing building, where the staff will examine your service records, and then you will be processed down into ditty bag issue, where all your personal belongings that you brought here, your civilian clothes, if you brought a cell phone, all that stuff will be taken from you, put in a box, and sent home to your family.
Soon after arriving, all recruits are provided an opportunity to make a short call home to let their loved ones know they arrived safely. With loved ones notified of their arrival, these recruits get down to the business of becoming sailors.
Contact. Contact. Yes, follow blue tile around. Stay on the blue tile.
Through a cooperative agreement with a U.S. shoe manufacturer, technicians are able to employ a high-tech measuring device so that each recruit is precisely fitted for his or her athletic shoes. Properly fitted athletic shoes go a long way toward preventing injury and enhancing the recruit's training experience.
You're done, close your shoe boxes up neatly and place them on the table behind you neatly.
Ditty bag issue sets the tone for the next several days. The ditty bag contains everything these recruits will need for the next few days of boot camp. There are personal care items such as soap and toothpaste, and a copy of the Blue Jackets Manual, a book that contains nearly everything these young sailors will need to learn. Recruits are allowed to bring some items from home, but anything that has not been included in the approved list will be packaged and sent home. Recruits are encouraged to bring only those items that have been approved. With the ditty bag issued, recruits change into their Navy sweatsuits, their uniform for the next several days. They will also get ready for the next steps of training, which include haircuts, drug screening, and the moment of truth. The first portion of the training cycle is known as P-Days, or processing days. Because health and welfare are paramount concerns, the Navy has taken great care to ensure even the smallest details are addressed. It is during this time that recruits are provided with medical and dental screenings, a thorough round of inoculations, and their initial uniform issue. Recruits are taught the basics of life in the Navy. They learn how to stand a watch and how to organize their gear. RTC is organized around the concept of life aboard ship. Sleeping space is identical to that aboard Navy vessels. Storage of personal gear is also the same as sailors experience aboard ship. Central to this idea is the concept of teamwork and the ship's crew. Each division of recruits is organized as a ship's crew, and before they can display their ship's guidon, they are properly commissioned.
On behalf of Captain Andrews, the commanding officer of Recruit Training Command, I'd like to welcome you aboard. I'd also like to congratulate you on your decision to join the United States Navy. You have joined an organization that has a rich and proud history, a history that's full of traditions. One of those traditions is a commissioning ceremony, and we do this for every ship, squadron, and shore installation. It marks the entry into active naval service. We will now commission your divisions. Present arms.
This introductory ceremony quickly impresses the importance of tradition and honor. It helps build a strong, motivated team. The commissioning ceremony signals the official organization of a training division, providing more than 80 individuals with a group identity. It is the beginning of formal training. While at boot camp, recruits spend much of the time in their ship. The ship consists of living spaces and classrooms for instruction, and each ship has its own dining facility where recruits are provided with balanced, hearty fare. Recruit divisions complete the majority of their training as a single gender integrated unit. However, male and female recruits have separate living spaces. Although separated by only a few feet, recruits are held to the highest standard of personal conduct. To ensure success in the fleet, the 21st century sailor needs to be physically fit. During training, the physical fitness program is both rigorous and challenging, consisting of daily 1-hour workouts, 6 days a week, alternating between strength and conditioning exercises. The focus is on building the body's major muscle groups and cardiovascular endurance. Recruits use bases, or balance, agility, strength, explosion, and stamina, as a weekly exercise routine that incorporates ship-based required skills with aerobic and strength training. Recruits work out in a state-of-the-art 184,000 square foot facility that incorporates the latest technology to reduce the possibility of injury and ensure that every recruit has a maximum opportunity for success. In order to graduate, recruits must pass the Navy Physical Fitness Assessment by the 6th week of training. This assessment consists of 3 components: a 1.5-mile run, curl-ups, and push-ups. Male recruits must complete the run in a maximum of 12 minutes and 15 seconds while completing 54 curl-ups and 46 push-ups in a 2-minute interval for each. Female recruits must complete the run in a maximum of 14 minutes and 45 seconds, and they have the same 2-minute periods to complete 54 curl-ups and 20 push-ups. Recruits must also meet established body composition standards to successfully pass the assessment. To help ensure their success at boot camp, recruits should begin working toward the Navy's physical fitness assessment goals well before leaving for Great Lakes. Experts, who are certified swim instructors, guide recruits through a comprehensive training section that prepares them for life aboard ship. Recruits must demonstrate their basic ability to swim, and all recruits are required to pass a 3rd-class swim test. Recruits are provided with training in basic survival at sea techniques, including lifeboat organization, survival kit contents, and their use. Recruits must swim 50 yards